A girl in a blue gingham dress walked up to the porch, clutching a small dog. Big Daddy stepped up behind Nik Flick, staring in shock. "I am Dorothy," the girl said, looking nervously at his oversized blue wizard hat. "Who are you?" Ba groaned, stumbling out the front door behind them, clutching the heavy, leather-bound spellbook to her chest. "My head is ringing. Did we save the library yet?" Before Big Daddy could answer, the oversized, whimsical flowers began to rustle. Dozens of small, peculiar people emerged. The Munchkins. They stared with wide, reverent eyes at Big Daddy's starry hat and the glowing book in Ba's arms. "The prophecy is true. The Oz family members have arrived to join power with Oz and fight the Witch of the West." "Whoa, back up," Big Daddy said, raising his hands. "We are just here on library maintenance." "They wear the blue stars. They hold the heavy book," the elder cried out, pointing a gnarled staff at them. "Take the Oz family members to the High Council." A swarm of Munchkins rushed the porch. With surprising coordinated strength, they lifted Big Daddy and Ba straight into the air like crowd-surfing rock stars, and they began to sing. "Hey, put me down, I have homework. Nick, stay with the girl in the blue dress. Dorothy, please watch my kid." "I will watch her, Mr. Oz family member," Dorothy called back, waving politely. And just like that, they disappeared over the rolling hills of oversized flowers. Nik Flick was left standing alone on the yellow bricks. "My youngest daughter has never been afraid of being separated. She has an unnatural amount of trust in herself and a terrifying amount of confidence. She got that from me." Nik Flick stood alone on the yellow bricks with Dorothy. She did not cry about being separated, but as she turned to leave, she stopped. She stared down at the black and white striped stockings protruding from under the porch. You should not feel bad for her. She was a wicked witch. All she knew was that someone's story had come to a sudden stop beneath their porch, and her gentle heart ached for them. And a single heavy tear rolled down Nik Flick's cheek and splashed perfectly onto the shiny ruby shoe. Instantly, the striped legs shriveled up and vanished under the floorboards. The ruby shoes did not stay empty. They dissolved into a magnificent, swirling orb of bright ruby light. She gasped softly as the warmth spread to her fingertips. The ancient magic had answered her empathy. The quiet, cosmic power of the East was now hers. Dorothy took a step back, her eyes widening in shock. A shadowy, pointed witch hat materialized out of the swirling light and settled perfectly on her head. And as she looked down, a pair of glittering ruby slippers stitched themselves out of thin air directly onto her feet. Nik Flick gave Toto a quick scratch behind the ears and stood up. A classic, gnarled witch's broom materialized directly into her right hand. She planted her free green hand firmly on her hip. "Your dog is really friendly," Nik Flick said, looking Dorothy dead in the eye. "Big Daddy said to watch me, but I have a better idea. We are going to that whimsical village to find where those little blue guys took my family, and then we will all go find this Oz guy together. Let's go." Dorothy looked at the 8-year-old girl, her green skin shimmering in the sun. She knelt down slowly. "I will help you find them," Dorothy said softly, her eyes lingering on the glittering ruby slippers. "But you must be very careful. Magic in this land has its own agenda. It isn't a passive tool you can just pick up. It's an entity with a will of its own. What you just inherited is a beautiful blessing, but if you forget who you are, it will become a terrible curse." Nik Flick is walking toward the Emerald City with a broom in her hand and a smile on her face, unaware that the magic now living inside her is already looking for a way to change who she is.